Hi, this is Rajesh. This is the first assignment of the course where we're supposed to wire up a circuit that contains a couple of push buttons, a LED, and of course the other component that we would need would be a resistor so that we don't blow out the LED. And we're supposed to use the Arduino board just for the power and the ground as shown in the statement. And when we need to test 4 conditions here, I will be going through them one by one. So I've built this using the simulator at 1, 2, 3D circuits. So this is what the wiring looks like. Like I mentioned, we won't be actually executing any interesting code. So you can see an empty setup function and an empty loop function. That's because we have nothing like pins to configure or program in this demonstration. So looking at the wiring, what you would see is the 5 volts from the Arduino board has been connected to a column on the breadboard, and similarly a ground from the board has been connected to another column on the breadboard. And then you can see the components, which is a resistor, a LED, and 2 push buttons. They've all been connected serially in this circuit. One thing to note is the anode of the LED, which is a positive terminal, has been connected to the 5 volt, and the cathode goes to the negative terminal. That's because the LED requires the terminals to be connected in a certain way for it to work. You can also see the circuit diagram, which would show the 2 switches, the resistor, and the LED all connected serially. So let's start the demonstration. So we click on Start Simulation. You can see the Arduino has switched on now with this green light glowing here. And the first condition has already been tested. At the moment, both the buttons have not been pressed, and you can see the LED is not glowing. Now moving on to the second condition, we push the first button. You can see a small green light next to the button glow when this happens, and you can see the LED is still not glowing. Now we move on to condition 3, where we push the second button. You can see the button has been pressed, but the LED is still not glowing. Finally, to test the fourth condition, in which both the buttons are pressed, you need to use a little shortcut on the keyboard. So when you press the shift key and push a button, the button stays pressed. So now this button has been pressed. You can see the green light glowing there, and then we can manually press the other button to test the condition of both the buttons being pressed. So you can see the LED is still not glowing. Now when I push the second button, now is the state when both the buttons have been pressed, and you can see the LED is glowing. Which ends the demonstration of all the 4 conditions, and it shows that our circuit is working fine. Thank you.